Okay, folks, this will be an interesting one. A throwback from our recent Christmas just over a week ago. Today's the 1st of January 2023, my 50th birthday. Being alone without Luigi, my partner, sad, but what can I do? I can't do anything except just keep going with this campaign and try and chip away at it. Keep going. Can't stop now, folks. Okay, let's see what we have here. We have here a piece of thick angel hair tinsel from the Christmas that we just had, that's just been. And we're just going to utilise this. I found this on the street. I had it in a certain way that I liked. Now it's just gone all fucking caco. But I think we can make it like this. But yeah, I'm trying to get my stuff out there on the 6 o'clock news, and it's proving to be really, really highly competitive and challenging, to say the least. It really is difficult. It really is, if you want for a better word, difficult. And I just can't seem to supply what the TV channels typically would like to see aired. But, you know, I've got to keep trying. You can't stop. Can't let circumstances stop you. When you're on a good thing, stick to it, folks. This is a good thing. My ability to be a photocopier artist is a good thing, I believe. I trust myself that I can do this. This is my talent, my primary talent. So I'm going to keep going at it. So now I've got to push it up a bit toward that way, and maybe, yeah, it looks really quite minimalist in some ways, but looks interesting. This one's got to go up a bit. Got to get it to the edge. Maybe move this across to the edge. Okay, that's that. Maybe enlarge it further on the horizontal. Yeah, that looks a lot better. It's starting to look good. I'm going to enlarge it further across and maybe a bit less on the vertical. But it's starting to take shape, my work. I was actually thinking maybe, no, it'll probably make it too minimalist if I was to just cut it there. We're going to enlarge it less on the vertical, more on the horizontal. Yeah, that looks a lot better, actually. It's starting to take shape. Do you think it'd be nice if I could show that little piece there a bit more? Maybe if I turn it over if I can. I don't know if I can though, if it's going to have problems. Trying to breathe, deep breathe. Sometimes it gets a bit stressful trying to compete in this world where it's really hard to get recognised for being a talented person. So sometimes I just feel the need to just take a deep breath, like a lot of people do, to just make me feel a bit better, even though it doesn't really. I just need to get this stuff to go to air on the 6 o'clock news to get out there, to become useful. I want to become an artist who can support myself financially. I think that's how I was going to do it. Like, I do want to be able to support myself. I don't want to be on the disability support pension, and I'm working in an Australian disability enterprise, because I'm not going to accepting my disability as my future. It's not my future. It's evil to think that I'm the sum total of my disability. It really is downright diabolically wrong to believe that my disability is all that I am, is what I am. I'm going to cut that. Just fuck it. I'm not interested in fucking what my disability wants me to be interested. You know, if the disability could talk, I would talk it down to it and tell it to fuck off, basically. If it was something I could talk to, if it was a person, if it was an entity that had a voice, I'd tell it to fuck up, fuck off. Yeah, I would. I'd tell it to fuck off. You know, in no uncertain terms, I would. I'd just fucking tell it where to go, basically. But it's not something I can actually do, because I have to rely on other people to help me, such as the 6 o'clock news. And it's all fallen onto Channel 9's lap now. I've tried the other channels and I haven't had any success. And I'm going to try and keep persisting with Channel 9, because I believe they've got the best coverage, the biggest audience that I need. I need a big audience. This has got to go down as history, and I've got to become an artist who wants to help others as well as help myself. I want to go off Centrelink. I don't want to be a burden on the taxpayer anymore, because I feel like a burden. I know I'm not a burden, as in I know I am eligible, and that's true, but I'm not the kind of person that wants to fixate on what I can't do, and therefore you have to accept being paid for by the taxpayer. That's not for me. Not all people with disabilities should consider themselves, in my situation, that they are a burden, because disability isn't something you can help. And even if you become disabled through doing something stupid, that you injured yourself or something, living with the past is bad enough. So even if that happens, but for me, my intents and purposes, for me, I feel like I'm a burden on the taxpayer. That's how I feel. I feel I can do this because I can do this, and if I can just leverage the media to get this stuff out there, well, I can make money doing this, my passion, my talent, and that's all that matters. And then I can start punching money back into the community and back into society at large for supporting me for nearly 3 decades on disability pension, and that someone else can have my ADE job, someone else who needs it more than I do. So I really want to help others get somewhere. It's not just about me. Of course, I have to look after myself, but basically I have to look after others as well. That's what I want. Anyway, that's come up looking quite nice. I think we can now call this demo quits.